All right, good morning, guys. Such a privilege to be talking to you again this morning. And I've got some absolutely fantastic news for you. We received our incentive document earlier this week, and I thought I'd just take some time to run through this document with you. Make sure that if you have any questions, that we can have it answered, and so that you can start building and start doing what you need to do to be able to qualify for this incentive. Like I said in the first video, this is absolutely so radically doable for everybody. Anybody can qualify for this incentive. There's no need for you to sit and think, you know what, I don't think I can do it, because they've made it so doable. They've changed the rules and the regulations a little bit. That's why I'm going to run through it with you now. And then you'll see what needs to be done. And if you just focus on building your business, if you just commit to building your business during the next 9 months and do some simple and easy to do tasks while you're building your business, you will also qualify to go in the incentive. Right, so I'm going to share my screen quickly so we can have a closer look at the incentive document. And there you see it, Mannatech 2023 incentive to Bodrum in Istanbul and Turkey. Unfortunately, we don't have the dates for the incentive yet, but it will be running from the 1st of November to the 30th of July 2023. So what is included in the incentive package? Return airfare, flying there and back, accommodation at Club Med Bodrum, Palmyra in Turkey on a sharing basis. So if you want to share with your husband or your wife, then you are most welcome to do so. Then you just need to qualify for the 2 tickets. The first difference between this and every other incentive up to here is the fact that we can't just qualify for 2 tickets to and from and holiday for 2 people, but there's also an additional prize that you can qualify for in the 3rd cycle. And let's have a look at what this additional prize is. If you qualify in cycle 1 and cycle 2, you've got the 2 tickets, and you qualify in cycle 3 as well. This is the additional prize that you will be getting: a full day tour of Ephesus, the 2nd biggest city in the Roman Empire and one of the 7 wonders of the world. You will be booked into a 4-star hotel in Istanbul for an additional night. You'll experience a dinner cruise on the Bosphorus, which Chris Simons at the Super Regionals in Gauteng told us this extra package is absolutely phenomenal. We can't afford to miss this. And then you'll also go on a half-day guided tour to Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, and we'll go shopping in the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. So the guys that just went on the incentive to Seychelles and all the previous incentives will be able to tell you that your meals are included. It says here most meals, but I know the guys eat and eat and eat and eat until they can't eat anymore. And then so all your insurance is included and your airfare and everything. Right, so let's have a look at what needs to be done for you to qualify for this incentive. So this is the overview. Will run for 9 months, from the 1st of November to the 31st of July 2023, and it will be structured in 3 cycles. Cycle 1 running from the 1st of November to the end of January, cycle 2 from February, March and April, and cycle 3 May, June and July then. Righto, so important to note, only orders shipped in South Africa and Namibia count towards this incentive. So unfortunately your teams in Europe, Australasia, America and those places, the orders shipped to them and new associates and customers signed up there doesn't count towards this incentive. So important rules. The first is your leadership level at the end of the incentive must be the same or higher than it was on the 1st of November. Right, so your starting leadership level is the highest leadership level you have qualified at for three or more times between May and October of May 2021 and October 2022. So if you qualified at a certain level 3 or more times during this period, then that top level will be your base level, your highest leadership level attained with regards to this incentive. Now you have to have a subscription order generate every month during the whole incentive. They say they will make an exception for 1 month, which means that during the 9-month incentive period, you have to have 8 subscription orders generate on your account if you wish to qualify for the incentive then. Each incentive qualifier who sign up or join during this incentive period must have a subscription order of any value from the month that they sign up all the way through to the end of the incentive. Once again, Mannatech says, you know what, we'll give you a month grace. So if you've got somebody signing up in February of next year, then this person needs to have a subscription order February, March, April, May, June, and July. Obviously then with a grace of 1 month where something happens and the subscription order doesn't go off. Then one of the new rules is each person who wants to qualify for the incentive must be 100% core on the lead team app. Now we had a nice lead team training with Vincent the other night, spelling out exactly what needs to be done and how you can be 100% on lead team. And guys, this isn't that difficult. All you have to do is attend 4 webinars during the month, attend 1 monthly training, attend 2 opportunity meetings, and then read your book of the month. Now, the opportunity meetings, remember we've got the Far North online opportunity meeting, we've got the South African online opportunity meeting once a month. So if you just attend and get some other guests to attend this opportunity meetings with you, then that counts towards your 2 opportunity meetings on lead team. If you have in-person opportunity meetings close to where you are, I know where we are in the Free State, we've got one in Bethlehem on a monthly basis. We go there and we go see our team and get some new guests there. It's brilliant. And that is first place, attending an in-person opportunity meeting. But if you are in Graafrenet or wherever and there isn't an opportunity meeting within 500 kilometers of where you're staying, that you can attend, then you can attend these online opportunity meetings. We've got some more grace for you this month as well. Those of you that couldn't attend the Super Regionals in Gauteng last weekend or the Cape Town Super Regionals this weekend, there is an online training on Saturday as well, Saturday the 19th of November from 9 to 11, which you can attend. Please ask your active upline for the Zoom link for that meeting so you can attend. Enter your QR code and then you can be sure that you've attended your monthly training. Now, one thing that few of you may know or may have known before Vince's lead team training is that new associates, people who still hasn't attained the level of director, they've got 5 starter books that they can read and enter the barcode for the book of the month, for the TOMS, and that qualifies them then as having read the book of the month. Now, these 5 books is The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino, Copycat Marketing 101 by Burke Hedges, GoPro by Eric Worre, The Parable of the Pipeline, also by Burke Hedges, and then The Greatest Networker in the World by John Milton Fogg. So if you have these books and you're signing up a new associate during the incentive, please give them these books to read. They can scan the barcode on the back of these books, and this will then count towards them reading the book of the month. Now, obviously, they can only scan one book for 1 month. So if they've read The Greatest Salesman in the World, then they can only scan the barcode at 1 month, and that then counts towards their book. So here we've got 5 books which can count towards 5 months, and once they've read these 5 books, and there's a good reason why these 5 books are the starter books. Once they've read this, then they can, if they want to, they can also get on the book of the month earlier, but to try and help them to budget and help them to start the business right, these are the 5 starter books that they can scan, 1 a month, and then they can be 100% core. If you're not sure what needs to be done, please speak to your active upline. It is also said here that there will be an exception of 1 month for 1 month of the incentive. So if you missed the first 2 webinars in November, then you've got 1 month grace. Then we just need to make sure that from today onwards, we and all our associates, all our business builders, do attend these functions, do attend the trainings, etc., read the books, and that they are 100% core. These guys, this is such a phenomenal addition to the incentive, because this is the system. And if we stay in the system and we do the system and we encourage our new associates to follow the system, then they will plug into the system and they will grow their business. They will hear what's said. They will read the books, and your duty towards them has been done to a great extent. Whereas you give them the tools that they need, and they can start doing what needs to be done. Obviously, we'll still walk with you and help you, but if you plug into the system, a lot of your questions will be answered by the system. Right. So then the second ticket will only be awarded to your spouse or a partner actively involved in building the business, and is not transferable, and you can't bank this ticket, the second ticket, for other perks or for future incentives. So if you qualify for the 2 tickets, it's for somebody actively building the business with you. And then obviously this incentive prize cannot be exchanged for cash. Right, so how do we earn points? How do we qualify? Right, let's have a look. How to earn an award. Each earning cycle awards 1 ticket. So during cycle 1, or for your first ticket, you need 60 points to qualify for your first ticket. Then in cycle 2, you need 75 points to qualify for your second ticket. And in cycle 3, you need another 75 points to qualify for the extra prize, as we mentioned earlier. Qualify in all 3 business period cycles, and in 2 tickets plus that additional prize for both of you that qualified. Now, these are the maximums and the minimum requirements. See, they're placing a lot of focus on developing your leadership, your downline leadership. In the past, a lot of focus has gone into enrolling associates. Last year, we had to enroll 12 associates in a 7-month period. And this year, they are focusing on, and you'll see, only 1 associate a month, but taking that associate by the hand and helping them grow, plugging them into the system, helping them rank up. So you have to do home meetings and help them launch their business. And this is absolutely fantastic, because now we're actually building a business and not just enrolling people. It's expected of us to help our new enrollments grow and rank up. So you need a minimum of 10 downline leadership development points in cycle 1, 15 in cycle 2, and 15 in cycle 3. And as we go through the document, you will see what it means. Maybe I should somewhere just go there now. So 10 leadership development points in cycle 1 means, now this is amazing, because your existing associates, your existing personal enrollments can also add to your leadership development points. So if you have an associate that was enrolled prior to the 1st of November, then they still qualify to earn leadership development points for yourself. So if for instance, that associate of yours, the highest level attained was director, and during November or December, this person qualifies as a silver director, then you will get 3 points, leadership development points, for that associate that was enrolled prior to the incentive. Now, if they qualify in December and they maintain silver directorship in January, you will also get another 3 points for January. But if they qualify as a silver director in February, because that's a new cycle, you will not get the 3 points, because you need them to rank up now to gold director. If they rank up to gold director in February, then you will get the 4 points. And if they maintain the gold directorship in March and April, then you will get 4 points, 4 points. Or if they rank up to executive, then you will get the 5 points. So this maintenance, the maintenance points, will only count in the cycle that the new level was attained. So you will get maintenance points for the silver director in the cycle that this person has ranked up, but not maintenance points in the next cycle, as I understand it. I stand corrected, but as I understand it, because it says here at the bottom, maintenance points can only be earned during the cycle the leadership level was first attained in. So you need to invest and build into your associates to help them rank up and keep ranking up. And guys, this is what we need. We need a director factory. We need rank ups, because if you have rank ups in your business, then you've got a strong and a stable business where people rank up, and we actually actively help people to grow in this business. So this is for existing associates ranking up. Now, if you are enrolling a new associate, there you go, new associate enrollments, you will see that the points for qualification is a little bit higher, 1 point higher, and the points for maintenance is the same as you see there as the previous. So maintenance points doesn't differ, but for qualification for new associates is 1 point higher. So if you have a new associate enrolling in November and you help them during the month of November to qualify as a gold associate, you will get 2 points for this new associate enrolled in November. They qualify as a gold associate, you get 2 points. And now in December, they stay gold associate, so you get 1 point. Or you help them rank up to director in November, then you will get in December, then you get 3 points in December, and then they maintain it in January, then you get 2 points for the maintenance. I think this is clear. I'm just not 100% sure, and I will ask upline what happens if they rank up gold associate and director in 1 month. Will you then get 2 plus 3 points? Because I suppose you will then get 2 points plus 3 points for qualification for that associate, but we'll just confirm that with our upline and our counselors. Right, so that's the first, your downline leadership development. So you need to have in cycle 1 to qualify for your first ticket 10 points, in cycle 2 15 points for a second ticket, and to qualify for the additional prize you need to have 15 points in the third cycle of downline leadership development. Now, associate enrollments, you see this is where the focus has changed a little bit. You only need to enroll one associate per business period, 1 associate per month. So you need to have 3 points per cycle for new associates. That's the minimum. You can do more if you want to, but if you enroll more, remember, you need to focus on developing their leadership and helping them rank up as well. So for associate enrollments, you get 1 point. Let's go to that quickly. Associate enrollments, 1 point will be awarded to the enroller for each associate who purchases this Business Builder sign-up pack. Right, and on condition that at least 1 subscription order generates on that account during the incentive. So for an associate to qualify for you to earn points, that person needs to sign up and have at least 1 subscription order generate during the incentive period. Good. Then let's go to the next point is your points for first order, custom enrollments and activation points. And you will see in cycle 1 you need 30 points minimum. In cycle 2, 50 points for first orders, custom enrollments and activation. And in cycle 3, another 50 points. You will see that there is no reactivation points as with the previous incentives, but only first order, custom enrollments and activation points. So let's go down to that quickly and have a look at how this all fits together. So associate and customer first product orders, this is for a one-time order, exactly the same as in the past. For an order between 60 and 119 PV, you will be awarded 1 point. 120 to 219, 2 points. For 220 to 319, you will get awarded 3 points. And then more than 320 PV, you will be awarded 4 points. This is for one-time orders, associates, and customers' first product orders, a one-time order. So if we go to activation points, qualifying subscription orders must be a minimum of 60 PV. So if you're enrolling a customer and they're just buying one product and it doesn't come to 60 PV, then unfortunately it doesn't meet the minimum requirements to qualify as a incentive point. It still adds towards your PV though, né? It still helps you to rank up in terms of your power 10, power 15 and power 20, but it doesn't add points to your incentive total. So any orders less than 60 points won't award points for the incentive then. Right, so if you have, sorry, that was too far, right. The following points will be awarded to the enroller and to the new associate for each qualifying subscription order during the incentive period. Right, so your first order for you and your new associate, if it is between 60 and 119 PV, so let's say I enroll Kwesi Vermaak and Kwesi buys in with 110 points worth of products, then myself and Kwesi will earn 1 point for the incentive. Right, but now see, this has changed because for orders during the following cycle periods, if it is less than 119 points, you will not receive points for those other orders, right? So you see there's a point difference here between the sign up, the first order, and the consecutive the orders after that. So for follow up orders later into the incentive, not the first order, please make sure that you understand how this points work. So if Kwesi Vermaak signs up with 110 PV and he maintains his 110 PV order throughout the incentive, I will get 1 point for that first order, but 0 points for every consecutive order. Right, so we need to see how we can help our associates to try and order 120 points for us to get 1 point. Now it has to be said, and it has to be said loud and clear, that please guys, do not milk your people for incentive points. It gives you and our company, the business, a bad name. It makes people hate Mannatech, hate the incentives. If we milk people, if we try and force people to order more than a certain amount, rather go out and go find more customers who you can share the product with than milk your current customers or your new customers. It creates a real bad taste in your mouth, and the people get out never to get in again. So please, let's not milk our people, but let's guide them and help them. And if it is possible for them, and it's feasible, and we can, with a clean conscience, recommend products to the value of more than 120 PV, and these people can afford it, with a clear conscience, then we can help them to order more than 120 PV, so we can get 1 point every month after for their order. But remember, this is not about me and you who wants to qualify for the incentive. This is about your new customers. This is about your new business builders, helping them do the best for them. So take yourself out of the picture, take the incentive out of the picture, but remember, keep it in the back of your head. But always do what is best for your customer and your new business builder. Pushing people to buy more than they want to so you can qualify creates a bad name for yourself and for the company. So that's the activation points for the enroller and your new associates for the first order and consecutive orders going after, right? So that's for yourself and your customers. So if we go back to this table here, we're going to DPV maintenance and growth. So we're just going to go back down there quickly. You'll see there's maximum allowed in that applicable section. And I'm not going to come back for the leadership points because there's no maximum or minimum criteria. We're just going to go continue with the rest of the document. So let's go back down to table number 4. This is your DPV points. Let's have a look at this quickly. Right, so DPV points are awarded for maintenance. So you stay at your current level. Sorry, staying at your current leadership level, your current rank, or growing in your DPV, your downline point volume. So will be awarded on one condition that the associate now enrolls at least one associate who has some form of order generate in the business period. So for you to qualify to earn the DPV points for maintenance or growth, you need to enroll a associate in that month. Now it's a no-brainer. You have to enroll an associate every month for the incentive anyway. So why not enroll this person so you can qualify for the DPV? Sorry, for the DPV points. Now, this average has changed a little bit. You will see your average for the first cycle, November, December, and January, is calculated by taking your September 2022 and October 2022 DPV totals, adding them together and getting the average. That is your average for the first cycle, November, December, and January. So if your let's say for instance your average between in September and October was 6,542, then you need to make sure by new enrollments and new business, etc., that your monthly DPV doesn't fall below that. If it falls below that, you will not earn your DPV points. If it stays just like that or it grows, then you will be earning your DPV points for that cycle. So your average for cycle 1 is calculated on September and October. Your average for cycle 2 is calculated on November, December, and January's average. And then for cycle 3, February, March, and April. So you need to make sure that your business keeps growing, your DPV keeps increasing, and we only do that by helping our downline team, by building into them, enrolling new associates downline, and also customer enrollments, because your customers, new customers, also adds to your total DPV. Even though it's PPV, it adds to your DPV. That is your total. Your DPV is your total. Right. So these are the points. If the DPV you generate in November through July is equal to or greater than the average as calculated above, you earn points as per the following. Now, I'm not 100% sure, and I need to speak to Upline about this. If this is growth, so if you have growth in your business of between 750 and 2,000, then you get awarded 4 points. I think last year it was awarded if your business is, say your average was 900 and you maintain the 900, or you grow to 920 or 50 or 1,000, then you get awarded 4 points. I think that's how it was awarded last incentive. I think it will be the same this incentive, but I just need to confirm that. So if you are an executive director and you are sitting with 6,000 points and you maintain your executive directorship, or you grow a little bit, then you will be awarded 6 points per month with a maximum of 18 points in the cycle. So if you are executive director in November and December, you maintain and you've got a little bit of growth maybe, and then during January, at the end of January, you end up with 8,025 points. Then you will get 7 points for January, 6 and 6 for November, 6 and 6 for November and December, and 7 for January. And then with that maximum, then obviously, because you can only add 3 months in a cycle. And then, guys, leadership points. So this is only for the gold executive and the presidentials. There are somebody in our team who would like to qualify as gold executives during this incentive, so I'm just going to run through this quickly. 1 point will be awarded for the first upline gold executive director for each associate in their downline who qualifies to go on the incentive, right? And then if there isn't, 2 points will be awarded for the first upline presidential, and 3 points if there is no gold executive between the qualifier and the PD, and then 1 point for the second upline presidential. So I think that's maybe what needs to be said about this incentive. We just heard yesterday, and this is absolutely amazing. If you want some extra points for your bonus points for the incentive, then you need to invite people to go to the February Super Regionals, because every guest attending the February Super Regionals will mean bonus points for the incentive for you. So go out there, go and meet people, go and invite people, enroll new business builders, help more people living healthier, getting some extra cash in their back pocket, invite new people to the Super Regionals to see the bigger picture and get awarded bonus points. And guys, this is absolutely so amazingly doable, this whole incentive. They've structured it in such a way that everybody and anybody of us can qualify in any of the 3 cycle periods to go and on this incentive. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me or speak to your active upline, and I'm sure they will be able to answer your questions. Have a brilliant day. Go out there and go help people. Help more people, help more people, help more people.